Hi friends, welcome to our class. In this class, we are going to learn about purchase book and purchase returns book. Before going to that, first of all, in subsidiary books, there are 8 types of subsidiary books are there. Those are purchase book, purchase returns book, sales returns book, cash book, bills receivable book, bills payable book, and journal proper. In that, first two books are purchase book and purchase returns book. First of all, purchase book. In the purchase book, we record only credit purchases of goods are to be recorded. In purchase book, only credit purchases of goods are to be recorded, and cash purchase of goods are not to be recorded, and purchase of assets are not to be recorded. That means in purchase book we record only credit purchases of goods, and we won't record cash purchase of goods and purchase of assets. So this is about purchase book. So the source documents to record transactions in purchase book are invoices and bills receivables. These are the source documents. Next topic is format of purchase book. Before going to format, we must know about two topics. First one is invoice. What is invoice? It is a document sent by the supplier along with the goods to the trader stating that the goods are supplied as per the order along with the price, discount offered and other terms and conditions. This document is called as inward invoice as it is received by the trader from supplier. So first of all, what is mean by invoice? Invoice is a document sent by the supplier along with the goods to the trader stating that the goods are supplied as per the order along with the price, discount offered and other terms and conditions. This document is called as inward invoice as it is received by the trader from the supplier. This is the invoice. And next one is trade discount. What is meant by trade discount? The rebate offered by the supplier on the catalog price is known as trade discount. If trade discount is given, it is to be deducted from the purchase price and only net amount is to be recorded in the books. What is trade discount means? The rebate offered by the supplier on the catalog price, that means purchase price, on the catalog price is known as trade discount. If trade discount has given in the transactions, it is to be deducted from the purchase price and only the net amount is to be recorded in the books. That means we won't show the trade discount amount, just we deduct trade discount amount from the purchase price and net amount, that means remaining amount only we should record in the subsidiary books. This is the trade discount. And next, format of purchase book. Format of purchase book. In the purchase book there are 5 columns are there. One is date column, second one is particulars column, third one is inward invoice number, fourth one is ledger folio number and fifth one is amount column. These are the 5 columns which have purchase book. In date column we record date of the transaction, and in particulars column we record supplier's name along with the goods. Next, in third column, inward invoice number. This is the serial number of the invoice sent by the supplier. And LF number. This is the page of the ledger book, that means related account. Next, amount column. In this column we record amount of the transaction. This is the format of purchase book. And next, purchase returns book. This book is used to record the return of goods to the suppliers. As the goods are going out from the firm, this book is also called as returns outwards book. In this book, we record only return of goods to the suppliers. So why we return goods? There are so many reasons. Damaging goods, that is one reason. And when quantity is different or quality is different, so these are the some reasons to return the goods. Those returns we record in the purchase book. As the goods are going out from the business, this book is also called as returns outward book. Why? Because goods are going outside. That's why this is also called as returns outward book. Next, debit note. What is meant by debit note? It is the document sent to the supplier while returning the goods purchased on credit from him, intimating that his account is debited to the extent of goods returned and the reasons for returning them. So what is a debit note? It is a document sent to the supplier while returning the goods purchased on credit from him, intimating that his account is debited to the extent of goods returned and the reasons for why we returning the goods to them. This is the debit note. And format of purchase returns book. What is the format of purchase returns book? This is the format. In the purchase returns book also there are 5 columns: date column, particulars column, debit note number column, LF number column, and amount column. In date we record date of the transaction, and particulars column we record supplier name, the supplier name in this particulars column. Debit note number, in this debit note number we record serial number of the debit note. LF number, page number of the ledger book. Next, amount column. In this column record only amount of the transaction. This is the format of purchase returns book. So here is the problem. Let's try one problem for preparing the purchase returns book. Enter the following in purchase book and purchase returns book. 2018 July 1st, purchased goods from Mohan 8,000. July 5th, purchased goods from Rajesh 6,000, trade discount 5%. Next, 10th, purchased goods from Ravi 5,000. July 12th, returned goods to Rajesh 600. Next, 15th, purchased goods from Hari 4,000. Next, 20th, goods returned to Ravi 300. Next, 23rd, goods purchased for cash 3,000. 28th, purchased goods from Shiva 2,000. These are the transactions. First of all, let's identify which transaction is to be recorded in purchase book and which transaction we should record in purchase returns book. First of all, purchased goods from Mohan. This is a purchase transaction. Moreover, it is a credit transaction. That means we record in purchase book. Next, purchased goods from Rajesh. This is also credit purchase transaction. That's why this is also record in purchase book. And next, purchased goods from Ravi. This is also credit transaction. That's why record in purchase book. Next, returned goods to Rajesh. We purchased goods and we returned that goods to Rajesh. That's why it is a purchase return transaction. That's why we record in purchase returns book. Next, purchased goods from Ravi. It is a credit purchase transaction. That's why it is record in purchase book. Next, goods returned to Ravi. We purchased goods from Ravi. Now we are returning goods to Ravi. That's why we record in purchase returns book. Next, goods purchased for cash. This is a cash transaction. In purchase book we record only credit purchases of goods. But this is a cash purchases of goods transaction. That's why we won't record this transaction in the purchase book. Next, purchased goods from Shiva. This is a credit purchase of goods. That's why we record in purchase book. So this is the identification of transaction. Next, first we should record the purchase book. Format of purchase book is date, particulars, inward invoice number, LF number, amount. First, 2018 July 1st, supplier name is Mohan, inward invoice number. In the problem they didn't give any inward invoice number, that's why we put as serial numbers 1 2 3 4 like that. Inward invoice number 1 and amount is 8,000. Next, purchase transaction 5th July 5th, supplier name is Rajesh, but Rajesh given to us trade discount 5%. That means when trade discount has given, we should deduct the trade discount from the purchase price. That's why first of all 5%. How much is 5%? Total purchase price is 6,000 into 5%. That means 5 by 100. Two zeros cancel. 60 rupees is the trade discount. That's why we should deduct 60 rupees from the purchase price. That's why 60, not 60 rupees, it's 60, it's 60 into 5, 300 rupees. 300 rupees. So we should deduct the 300 rupees from the purchase price. That's why 6,000 minus 300, inward invoice number 2, and 5,700 is the amount. Next, 10th July 10th, supplier name is Ravi, inward invoice number 3, amount 5,000 rupees. Next, 15th, supplier name is Hari, inward invoice number 4, amount is 4,000. Next, 28th July 28th, supplier name is Shiva, inward invoice number 5, 2,000 is the amount. Like that we have to record the transaction in purchase book. Now we should total all this amount. Total 8 5 13 5 18 22 24 24,700. Next, purchase returns book. Purchase returns book. So date is 12th 2018 July 12th, supplier name is Rajesh, debit note number 1. Why? Because in this problem they didn't give any debit note number, that's why we put as a serial number 1 2 3 like that. Amount 600 rupees. Next, 20 July 20, supplier name is Ravi, debit note number 2, amount 300. Let's total it. 900. Like that we should record the transaction in purchase book and purchase returns book. Okay friends, thanks for watching. I hope you understand. Let's meet in our next class.